Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Skordle Championship Preview Roundtable. My name is Michael Swisher, sitting alongside Coach John Hardaway of the Cashin Wildcats and Coach Randy Turney, once known as a legendary head coach, now just known as the father of two state championship coaches. But I'm sure you don't mind that one.
I don't mind it at all. That'll be all right.
Well, first of all, congratulations on last week. I know you were really pumped about that. As your daughter Tana took Kremlin Hillsdale to the title, but now we're at the bigger schools, 2A through 4A, and right now we're going to hit the 2A championship preview. And guys, when did Christian Heritage Academy take over State Fair Arena? That's what's going to happen on Saturday, as the private school from Dale City has really shocked everybody and has both teams in the title games tomorrow. The first team to play will be the boys, as number 14 Christian Heritage will take on number 5 Latta. And Coach Hardaway, you being in 2A, I'm going to definitely defer to you here. But you know, I mean, it should be a cakewalk for Christian Heritage. They beat number 1 two-time defending champ Wowoka on Thursday. Today they beat number 2 Wright City. It's just number 5 Latta tomorrow. I mean, what problem they got tomorrow?
Well, I'm telling you, with CHA, you know, they play a really tough schedule during the regular season. They had a win over Dale during the regular season, a state tournament team in Class 2A. You know, Coach Kufal does a really good job, plays a lot of guys. They play, press and shoot the three. Coach Turney's probably seen, I know he's seen a lot more than me, where you get these teams that get in the fairgrounds, and we've got 2 teams that came from the Constellation side, get in here and get on a roll, and that's what's happened with both the boys and the girls from CHA. But the boys being ranked number 14, it kind of shows how deep Class 2A boys is, which it seems like it has been a lot lately. So.
Yeah, and I don't think on the flip side of it, Latta's had a pretty tough schedule too. When Dale's in your backyard,
that's right.
You got to play them. And watching them today, they've been in 2 really close ball games too, and had to face pressure situations. And I know their tough schedule has prepared them. They're very well coached and defend very well too.
Interesting matchup today, as Dale took on Latta took on Merritt. Latta won titles in 2013 and 2014. Their head coach was Donnie Husband. Merritt's head coach today, Donnie Husband. So interesting matchup there. If you kind of like those side stories there, it was 34-32 as Latta won that one. Whereas Christian Heritage beat Wright City, a very athletic Wright City team, a scary Wright City team, 44-41. Balanced scoring. Zach Heldy did have 18.7 boards, so a big day for him. Joe Cortesio, 11 points. But since losing to Dale in the regional final, all Christian Heritage has done is beat the number 8 team in the state, the number 20 team in the state, number 1 team, and now the number 2 team. So a team comes in, not the shiniest record, 19-11, but
battle tested.
Yeah, absolutely battle tested. Do you got a pick on how you think this one will go tomorrow?
I mean, it'd be hard to pick against a hot CHA team, I would think. But I mean, Latta, they're so balanced, and they kind of look all about the same out there. I watched them play Wowoka down there at Chickasha last weekend. I was really impressed. And Coach Bryant and Coach Kufal are both going for their first state championship in basketball. Coach Kufal's got a few in volleyball, I believe. Yeah. Both well-coached teams. I don't know. CHA's hot right now. I don't know. It'll be a good game.
All right. So John Hardaway guaranteeing a CHA win for tomorrow. Almost as big a surprise on the girls' side as probably unfairly, CHA comes into the state tournament unranked. Obviously played a tough schedule as well. It will get its 4th crack at Dale this season, as the teams play at 5:45 p.m. at State Fair Arena for the 2A girls title. Dale 57-50 over Tushka, a team that knocked off the defending state champs on Thursday, Fairview, whereas CHA beat last year's runner-up 58-51. Those games were at UConn this evening. But this is the 4th time these 2 teams have played. Dale's got the 2-1 edge, won in a blowout the first time, then CHA got them the next time, then Dale gets in the regional final. But this CHA team, the 2 best players, probably their 2 best players are freshmen, not playing like it in this state tournament.
Yeah, I think, the youth, as you start your season and playing high school, as you get further down the road, they get better and better and get used to the competition that they're playing. And when you play the competition that they played, it's going to do nothing but make you better. And I think that's why we see that the last time they played, it was a 5-point ball game. Right. And I'm sure this game right here tomorrow will be nothing shorter than that. It'll be a real close ball game also.
Dale's a team that's been knocking on the door the past couple of years. They've had this talented core, Danny Manning, Hannah Ash, Claire Chastain, who apparently didn't play Thursday but did play today in the semifinals. they were the favorites last year, got knocked off by Fairview in the semis. Come in the number 1 ranked team this year, and finally they're here. And Coach Josh Forsyth, who was an assistant last time they won it in 2010, now he's got a chance to win one as a head coach. But this is a team that's kind of been knocking on the door, and here they've got their opportunity.
Yeah, I think, every time I've watched Dale girls, I've always been really impressed with them and get really good players, height, girls that can go beat you off the dribble, get in the lane, knock down shots, going to defend. Talking about CHA and kind of being there too in that matchup. We talked about this last week where, a team plays the second, third, now this is going to be the 4th time.
Yeah.
And those players from CHA, they've played in 2 really big ball games the last 2 nights, and through the course of the playoffs, they beat Dale once. I think they'll be just fine. Of course, it is a little different when you come in here, and play in the big house, which this group of Dale girls has played a bunch of games in the big house.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of shakes out tomorrow between those 2 teams.
Yeah, I really like Dale in this ball game just because of tradition. Mid-American champions, when you go down and play at Ada in the Mid-American, you go through that gauntlet of teams and you can win that, then you've got a pretty good ball club. But, I like the seniors that have been knocking on the door and haven't got there, and I just think this is going to be their year.
I'll tell you what, with the CHA group, though, and I watched them tonight for the first time, those 2 freshmen, CHA girls are going to be a load for a lot of people in 2A girls the next couple years. I don't know how they were unranked all season long. My goodness,
started
group.
They start the year 4-4, and I think coaches just kind of lose track of them. But since then, I think they've won 21 out of their last 22 games. So that says a lot about them. Dale, 2 losses. One was the CHA, one was the Preston. They beat both of those teams. They beat a good Ada team to win the Mid-America. They've beaten Lomega, they've beaten Sealing, they've beaten Okarche, so they've certainly played some really good teams, and just 2 losses in that season. So again, your title games for Class 2A, 10:30 a.m. For the boys at State Fair Arena, number 14 CHA versus number 5 Latta, and then for the girls at 5:45 p.m. That will start the second session. Number 1 Dale versus the Cinderella Squad, Christian Heritage Academy. Again at 5:45 p.m. That's going to do it for the 2A roundtable. My name is Michael Swisher. We'll see you at State Fair Arena.